chasing dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie Beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her fall, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That's woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
I forgot to change my profile picture, and it just gave me the greatest laugh of my life. Good morning. I think Mags was the first person here from maybe yesterday. Good to see you, Mags, if you're still here. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Girl World Comments. I love your name. Hello, Savage Petty. Hello, Tia. Candelina. Mrs. C. Hey, Candy. Good to see you. It's stuck in your head. It lives rent-free in my head, too. I can't even lie. Good to see you. Oh, my audio? What's wrong with it? Oh, it's good? I sound like I'm in a tunnel? Am I breaking up? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Poop. Well, we might have to see if my other laptop will work. Okay, let me try something. I don't know what, but let me try it. It's breaking up bad. Okay. Is this any better? Hello, hello, hello. That's crazy. We've gone so long without any audio issues. No, hey, Lori. Okay, is it better, worse, or the same? Have I tried turning it off and back on again? Hey, Zero. Hey, C, and hey, Poppy. Okay, first, you guys let me know it's not any better. Okay, let me... Don't go anywhere, you guys. I'll be right back. Did I fix it? Thank you, Stella. Hey, Joe, good to see you. All right, did I fix it? If not, we'll just disconnect the AirPods and I'll just try and use the mic on the laptop. All right, let me can hear your lovely voice much better now. Okay, is it better? Yay, we fixed it. Okay, hey everybody. So I guess let me say my hellos again because I'm not sure how much you heard. So I wanted to say hi to Mags, who I think has been well popped in yesterday. I don't know if they're still here, but hello, Max. Good to see you. Hello, Free the People. Girl World Comments. Good to see you. Mrs. C, Savage Petty, Tia. Hello, gorgeous. Kimbalina, Zero the Hero. I know Joe is here. Hello, Joe. Candy. Poppy. Hello, my friend. All right, did I miss anybody? Hopefully not. I feel thrown off. Hello, Stella. All right. Well, let's try this again. So basically, hi. It's really good to see you. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I am burnt out from the weekend. I can't even lie. I am tired from the weekend. You would think it would be relaxing, but well, I mean, it was a fun weekend. It was a lot of fun. My daughter just kept me on my toes and very busy. And I'm feeling more like a personal assistant to everybody these days. But this is not the time to trauma dump. No, I'm just kidding. I missed a lot of what was happening with Foodie Beauty because I don't know, I was doing real life stuff. And then yesterday, I feel like I was overly optimistic about how much I could pull off. So I happen to know a little bit of what's going on because I was able to like pop in and out of her lives a few times. Satan, if I didn't say hello to you, hello, good morning. So I know Friday she went live, right? That was Friday. Or was that Saturday? I think it was Saturday she went off camera, or she was live off camera. So I was in the chat. She said her anxiety is bad, but was laughing and seemed fine. That was my analysis. She said she didn't want people looking at her. She was smoking shisha and said it's just her and Julia home. And then when she said that, I looked at the clock and it was like 10 p.m. in Kuwait. Where was her husband? I don't know. So she mentioned she needed the shisha because she is nervous. I said she's acting really weird. Someone super chatted her to tell her that her content sucks. And someone else asked her for advice on how to get their kitty to stop smelling like cheese. Yes, that really happened. I said I didn't watch her live Sunday, but she said she was going to do a 12-hour live stream on the 30th. I think she broke her gaming chair because everyone was pointing out it was missing. It's not broken, by the way. But that these were my notes in real time. I heard she wasn't wearing a bra and looked like a mess. Salah then went live from the gaming chair, so I guess he just took it back. And now that Foodie has asked her Beezers to fund her life, Salah and the keyboard are back too. And then I said Kaibella and FFG are going at it. Yaba called out GB's girlfriend. Charlie Gold is calling out FFG. And Twitter is exploding. I said Foodie is broke and pathetic and begging for money. So those are my notes. Play choosy, be chronically itchy or chronically sticky. I would so much rather be sticky than itchy. I think being itchy is a form of torture. And I really don't know why they don't use it in life. Like, if you want to get info out of somebody, you just make them itchy and be like, look, I can make this stop with a Benadryl, or you're going to be itchy for the next week. I would rather be sticky. That's my choice. How about you? I missed all of this, been out of the loop. Hey, Haley, good to see you. Hello, hello. Haley is toast, you guys. Hello, Foxy. Damn, things are getting messy. Yeah, so Kaibella deleted her Twitter. This is what I do know, and I'm gonna try and stay as neutral and as possible and just report to you guys what I know is going on. So I know Kaibella deleted her Twitter, and then she's been community post kind of raging about FFG. FFG has said a lot of things about Kaibella, such as I think that she lied about her trafficking, other things. So those two are going out at it. I don't find any of this funny. I don't. I don't find it funny at all. I don't know why I laugh at inappropriate times. What else is happening? So that's been going on. I see a lot of people sticking up for Cabela, saying, "What has she ever done to people for them to be so nasty to you?" That's happening. I think FFG got a cease and desist from Foodie Beauty's ex at 3 a.m. I don't know. We'll get the rest of it on Twitter, you guys, if I'm leaving out anything. Satan has been loving the shorts. Oh, Satan been loving the shorts on your channel. Satan has amazing shorts. Yes, Haley is toasty, but I like to be called Haley now. Okay, we will call you Haley. Or is it Hallie? I've been saying Haley, but don't take offense to it because I'm pretty sure I say everybody's name wrong, or a majority of people, unless your name is like Bob and there's no way for me to fuck it up. I probably say your name wrong. The Cold War is heating up around here. It's wild. It's a whole lot of fighting. It's a whole lot of fighting. I'm just happy to not be in it for once. I guess I'll say that. I am happy to not be in it. Oh shit. Well, I had my Twitter in order, and I had it at the exact spot, and somehow I think when I restarted my Twitter, I got out of it. So do you guys want to go in order or do you not care? I think it's more important to me when things are in order than anybody else. Okay, so this tweet, we'll just start this off with a bang, you guys. Why not? Why not? Okay, so I saw this tweet by Tired AF and I got really fucking nosy. So they said, am I even sharing the screen? Let me make sure. Oh, I am. You guys just can't really see anything, can you? All right, hopefully that's a little better. Hopefully. Hey, Mrs. M, good to see you. Hello, hello. All right, let me put you guys back on my phone so I don't miss anything. I feel like when I'm looking at StreamYards, I'm 6 years behind. My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. Hey, Poetic Justice. Hello, hello. Oh, wait. Haley or Holly, did you correct me? I couldn't screw up Toasty. It's Haley. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Let's move on. When I don't stream for multiple days in a row, I feel so thrown off and like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, it's not that far off. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing in life. I just kind of wing it and hope I'm getting things right. Um, but anyways, I'm saying this to say I just feel thrown off. Like I forget how to live stream. So I don't know why I stopped sharing the screen. Anyways, back to me being nosy. It's a blessing and a curse. Anyways, I saw this tweet and it said, oh shit, the last 10 minutes of Charlie Gold's live from last night. Hashtag girl world. So, oh fuck. I wasn't ready for you yet, Charlie. Okay, so then I went and got nosy and I watched it. And I think you guys need to see it too, or at least a little bit of it, because I think things are going to get really, really interesting around here. So I'm going to stop sharing Twitter just for a second and we're going to watch pretty much the ending of Charlie's live stream before we get into the rest of the Twitter gossip. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. She is so pretty, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. Can you guys see it? I think so. Wait, let me speed it up a little bit. Oh, it is. Okay, off we go.
But I'm going to show you this and then end it. And again, for any creator who has an issue, make sure you're using my name. Cut the vague shit out. We could get dog walking immediately. For those who
Wait,
actually no, let me see. Let me see if I can
I
find
think
it
it was
real
a
quick and then I'll
spot.
let y'all go. For anyone who might think like, dang, why is there always something going on in this space? Like,
I think you guys need to see it a little bit before this. Hold on. Maybe around here. Like
or
the lead into
yesterday,
it.
or maybe it was 2 days ago, that I had to chime in the bullshit that FFG did. Listen, there's always something going on. And we'll talk about that in the future. I wanted to make sure today was about Chantel, but I do have a lot of opinions. And I don't know. If I'm being real, the second half of the year I am putting on my dog walking shoes because I have to get a look back, a few look backs. And can't nobody challenge me on that. I'm very, very, very excited. So I hope you guys are excited as well, buckled in, because one thing I do is I come with receipts.
Mm.
So when people lie, contradict themselves, or hypocrites in all the wrong ways, and had the nerve to talk shit about me, bitch, you dumb. If you took shots at me over the years, hi. I bet they really thought I was gonna eventually leave. It's funny to see how many people thought they really could run me off this platform when really I just couldn't balance my personal my personal life and online. But if anything, I'm gonna make sure I clock into dog walks over you bitches. So we will get that content soon. So be buckled in, especially for the people who are bored. You will be entertained. I look forward to responses with names. Say my name, please. It's 2025. I need everybody to stop being a pussy. But I cannot wait. Dog walking season is coming up in a few weeks. So at least take notes. Oh, shenanigans. Actually,
She's gonna show us the files she has. Hold on. Hold on.
let me tell you. Remember how I showed you my what's it called? My folder from I think like a couple of years ago because I was just like, I'll be taking notes. Chantal and Amber ain't
Mm-hmm.
the only one. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on, hold on.
So true for the people.
Because
Well,
one thing about me, bitch. Hold on.
I love this.
Hopefully you guys can see this on screen. And then I'll go. Because one thing I didn't do, I did not take these notes for nothing. I plan to monetize them. Hold on. Can you see this? Hold on. Hopefully you can see it.
Oh yeah.
That's the number of items in the folder.
It says FFG turkey neck receipts 861. Who is that below FFG?
And the top one, for those who don't know, turkey neck is FFG because yeah. So I have 861 items on her. That doesn't include some of the stuff in my hard drive. And then the antis because obviously we've had issues for years, so it's over 1,700. But yeah, baby, I plan to monetize all of it. All of it. And for those who may try to question me in my ways,
Oh,
and the
Belinda.
reason I'm talking about it now is because I know it's coming up soon. But I'm gonna show you this and then end it. And again, for any creator who has an issue, make sure you're using my name. Cut the vague shit out. We could get
Okay, who else is she talking about here? Because I watched a few minutes before this too, and she kept mentioning say her name, say her name. So who else is she just talking to FFG? Or are there other people talking a lot of shit, but they're not saying Charlie?
dog walking immediately. For those who actually no, let me see. Let me
Bye,
see if I can
Zero.
find it real quick and then I'll let y'all go.
Yes, the turkey neck. Some idiot. The turkey neck.
For anyone who might think like, dang, why is there always something going on in this space? Like, what would, how this person would respond? For me personally, I confirmed that I would be doing this series and making sure I make money off of it. And there will be videos for the most part. There might be a couple of streams. When these DMs dropped here, I want to remind y'all, I get dismissed a lot. A lot of people don't listen to me until it's too late. I'm very much an I told you so bitch. For a long time, I didn't understand why FOG was lying and trying to push so many narratives through the years. And I was just like, what the fuck did I even do to this bitch? It feels like this is how I felt. It's just like she's trying to destroy me or some shit or making sure I lose support. I don't get why she's doing this. It's kind of weird. Like she says this, but I didn't do that. She said I was anti-Semitic, but she couldn't give me any like example. She literally made up a conversation. So I'm like, why is she going so hard at me? It's not like she can't criticize me. Maybe I did something, but she always is lying. But it was apparent to me, and I have the receipts, that it was important for me to lose like support. I did not get it. And then when I saw it written out,
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh bet. And I sat back quietly. I sat back quietly and I said, yeah. I'm
Stella said twins separated at
gonna sit
birth.
back and let things continue. But when the time comes, I know I'm dog walking this bitch.
Mm,
This is a DM. I want you to pay attention to the last part that's circled.
okay.
FFG, her egos and her chin, wrote out,
What
I'm
are you
going to
guys in
do
her chin?
everything in my power to fuck up Charlie's December on YouTube.
Yikes.
And I bet you're wondering, what did you do to her, Charlie? Your guess is as good as mine. I felt for so long this girl was like trying to like destroy my platform, like try to throw dirt on my name. I didn't understand the lies, the narratives. And when I finally saw it written out, because I didn't think I was crazy, when I saw it
Mm-hmm.
written out, what did I do to that girl?
Nothing. She can just decide that you're not kissing her ass, and then the go-to is very anti-Semitic.
Imagine being that full of yourself. You think you have the power to fuck up any months for me on this platform? Bet, do it. Out of all people on this platform, out of all people on this corner of YouTube, you think you was gonna stop my bag? Do it. I want to see FFG follow through on that. Fuck a December. We about to be in May. Fuck up my May. Imagine that.
Woo.
I did nothing to this bitch, but she grew a big head and thought she could destroy people the way she destroyed Just Saying's channel. That's the truth. That's one of the reasons I actually stayed quiet. I wanted FFG to get comfortable. I wanted her to get comfortable. She's not challenged. I know how to dog walk her, right? I know that. But you know what? Let me step back. Let me get quiet.
Everybody's afraid of her. That's why not a lot of people will stand up to her, and a lot of times just disappear. And that's not me just talk. That's not me talking shit. That's literal facts. I've seen so many people just delete their Twitters, up and leave the community and everything, just because if she doesn't like you, what she'll do.
And let her be. I see some opinions have changed recently, even though I've been talking about this for how long? There is nothing I've ever done to that bitch to make her feel comfortable enough to think she was going to stop my bag. Now I'm going to make a bag out of you. I've been collecting
Illogical.
receipts for years. I can multitask. I can clip shit of Chantel, Amber, and FFG.
What's going on? We're watching Charlie Gold be sexy as fuck.
And some other
This is
creators, let's
hot.
be real.
This is hot.
FFG thought she had the power to make sure that I don't make money on this platform. No one has stopped bags more than me in this space. I'm 3 for 3.
Mm.
Again, we will be entering dog walking season, and I'm going to collect. And if anyone has an issue, say my name. Thank you.
I got goosebumps. So, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen in this whole dog walking season, and I will be tuning in and reporting the news back to you guys. There's a whole lot of shit on Twitter today, and I am going to try to stay as neutral as possible. You guys know my feelings on certain things. There's no need for me to bring it up again, right? All right, so Tat Von B says, "Don't be cruel to a heart that's true." I don't want to know what. Okay, I'm gonna start singing. Anyways, it says the beggar outside of Hardee's in Kuwait watching people eat their food after the internet refused to give her any dinars. Yeah, can you believe the audacity of her? Oh, if you want to see me go grocery shopping or go get coffee or do this or do that, you'll have to pay for it. I can't believe her. She is the greediest person in every sense. She really is. Narcy said Chantal isn't on Benadryl or any over-the-counter medicine. Salah traveled recently and probably brought THC gummies. Chantal brought up her anxiety as a cover story and let Chat talk about meds. She probably had hamburger eyes on the anxiety live and didn't want us to see. Probably. Oh, I was hoping there was replies. I've been thinking she's been high for a minute. I've been saying that. I think she acts really weird. There's times she does really long live streams and she has a lot of energy. And then there's days where it looks like she's coming down or coming off of it, whatever it is she's doing. So I saw this tweet by French Fried Gorl. So this is her other Twitter account, not Franchi. I think her other one got deleted or banned or something happened. Anyways, this is her other one. Anybody else ever got a cease and desist from a meth addict at 3 a.m.? I can't say that I have. How about you out there? PI said, Foodie Beauty's ex and Dee Doo strike again, probably why he also recently messaged Foodie Beauty. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh, here's a clip from Charlie Gold. It says, "Mini break is done. I'll be live on YouTube in about an hour. Retweets are appreciated." So I just had to retweet. I don't know how much I want to watch her eat, but I'm really liking I'm really liking Charlie right now. So we're going to give her a view.
I'm doing I wouldn't say a no spend at all, but pretty close. No spend for the foreseeable future. Ugh. And I don't care about money. I hate money. I hate being rich. I hate having money. I hate making $50,000 a month, and I'm giving it all to poor people. I don't give a shit about my life anymore.
Lord.
My life from now on is to serve poor people. I'm serving poor people from now on. I'm giving all my $50K paycheck to poor people. I hate that people are poor. I'm dealing greatly with the consequences of my actions, of being stupid with finances for most of my life.
You're clearly not dealing with the consequences because it's a no spend for you, but it's a spend for everybody else. Everybody else has to fund your lifestyle.
It is my home. I pay the rent there. I should just go in. If the cops say anything, I should say, I pay the rent. That's the problem. Like, I'm sitting here alone in this fucking hotel room with all this stuff and money. Like, I have a lot of money. I made like $20,000 in a month. The thing is, like, we both are people who need people to like stroke our egos. No, I don't need people to stroke my ego, but
I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen, and right now I just got a flashback to her and Carly wearing the matching red lingerie and how hot Carly looked. That was her name, right? Carly something? Carly? Anyways, and then Foodie looked like a tomato trying to be sexy next to her. It
I
was
need
just,
like honestly, I would give honestly the way I loved him, I would give him $20,000. All like honestly, he doesn't. People are like, did he ever buy you a single thing? He doesn't have to buy me all. You know what? All I can buy. I'm a boss. I can buy myself anything I want any day of the week.
that didn't age well. This is amazing.
So that's why I put up the post for fan sponsorships. I'm not asking people to sponsor like unhealthy meals. There you go. If you want us to give to my poor ass. Okay.
Carly Steele, that was it. How many fucking personalities does she have? 8.
It looks like you're asking for money. No, I have enough money to buy. I have a lot of groceries, so I have enough money to buy food. But that's why I'm buying food because, like, if let's say somebody wants to see me go to like Cheesecake Factory like that one time. Tapping out.
Is this the night? Hold on.
So
Is this the night she got sick and she couldn't move from the booth for like an eternity?
full.
I
I
think
don't
it
feel
is.
good. Like, I'm not about to go there and spend all kinds of money there, especially right now. Okay, I've been keeping this person's secret. It's been so hard. Well, I may have like mentioned in crossing anyway. So I have a boyfriend, like an official. I closed my Tinder.
Her boss chain.
I have a trophy man.
A trophy man.
Brofist? No? Okay. I'm officially off the market. I have a boyfriend. This is the first relationship I've entered where I have not seen the man's first. But that's not important. What's important is the heart.
It's also important if you're going to be sleeping together that they could do something. What can he do with a half incher?
I like when I'm like all over a guy and I can't get enough and I can't wait for you to fucking get home so I can do your brains out, you know? I just like really, really, really big wieners. I don't like men who have small wieners.
Fast forward to her husband's nudes getting leaked by Kaibella, and it's not big, like at all. Like that thing and big belong nowhere near together.
I know that sounds so shallow, but like, I'm a big woman. I have a big fupa. I need a big, big, strong fucking wiener.
Well,
All right, I know that sounds like bullshit, but it's a good bullshit, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna believe it anyway
oh,
because that's a good thing to believe. That what's inside the heart that counts. And I have no mustard, no mayo, and no cheese. How am I supposed to eat a sandwich like this? I'm not trolling.
sadly. Okay, that edit was really, really, really fucking good. I want to look at the replies. Christina said the only reason I'm not retweeting is because I don't want to direct psychos your way. Nobody go harass Charlie, please. Someone said, oh my god, Charlie's back. Charlie. Mrs. H said, made my husband watch this movie in the other room just so, okay. One of these days, I'm going to catch you live. This time difference is a bitch. Everybody seems really excited she's back. Like I said, I'll be tuning in for the dog walking season. I have to see what happens. I just have to. I'm your Huckleberry said stop. Foodie Beauty became a member of Salah's channel and it was cringe. Ready, set, fight is his catchphrase. So this is corny as hell. Hi, everybody coming in. By the way, it's really good to see you. A green heart full of spite. Yes, it will be brought up, I hope. She has a guy with a 2.5 centimeter PP. It's really small. I just can't lie. It's really bad and sad and pathetic looking. It actually looks really depressed and like it's seen some sort of trauma. It probably needs to be on antidepressants.
I'm in that situation. Jump scare, baby. Welcome to Sultan's Warrior. Ready, set, fight.
Ready, set, fight. Why is he wearing a sweatband, by the way? To gain? Is he trying to hide his receding hairline? That's gotta be it. Repo Widow said, guys, send me money so I could eat in nice restaurants. Thank goodness her idea of nice is the Cheesecake Factory. True. This was wild to me. So Draco posted this. According to an educated guess from Chat GPT, Foodie Beauty and Amberlyn are both around 5'1", but Foodie displays greater central mass, abdominal projection, and upper body density. Estimated weights based on visual scaling. Amberlyn is 5'10" to 525 pounds, and Foodie Beauty 530 to 560. And then they even put the little analysis up. Let's see. Foodie Beauty in green has a more pronounced abdominal mass, stomach projection, broader back shoulders, and thicker overall arm fat than Amberlyn. Amberlyn in the pink dress has very dense hip thigh mass and a softer upper body proportions. Her fat distribution is more bottom heavy compared to Foodie Beauty being more center heavy. She is. Judging based on these visuals, Foodie Beauty looks slightly larger overall, particularly around the abdomen and torso, which is more dead weight, pure mass. It tends to show more in terms of total poundage. Amberlyn carries her weight more evenly, but slightly lower. Thicker thighs, hips, and ass, but not as much central mass. Height match confirmation. Both being 5'1" is crucial here because height plays a huge role in how fat looks. Amberlyn, it says educated weight estimate based on side-by-side visual. And then it says Amberlyn 5'10" to 525, Foodie Beauty 530 to 560. Minimum estimate possibly pushing even higher depending on camera angle. Oh my gosh. Hey, STD. So in conclusion, Foodie would float and ALR would sink. Yes. Yes. Says summary judgment. Foodie Beauty is bigger and heavier by at least 20 to 30 pounds over Amberlyn. Her mass is just denser, less proportionate, and hanging heavier in the core body. She also looks more strained posture-wise. Imagine being bigger than Amberlyn Reed. The way I would do something. I would wire my jaw shut until I could get into inpatient. I don't know. That's just a lot. A lot. And I don't ever want to feel like shit again. I remember feeling like shit before, and I'm not fond of that feeling. Here's a side by side of them. Foodie's arm is bigger, and that's absolutely insane. Foodie's definitely sucking in these photos she was doing. She definitely was. Imagine making ALR look like a skinny queen when you stand next to her. Whoa. Hey, Beth. Foodie is middleweight because all her weight is around the middle. It is. I don't think Foodie is that much. She is most likely in the low 400s. I thought she was 450. Um, I could be wrong. I'm not like into guessing people's weight and finding out if I'm right. I just think she looks massive, and a good guess to me is 450. Um, that's my guess, but it looks like I may not be wrong. Okay, so remember this photo because it's going to be in the thumbnail after this stream ends. And it came from your mom's emotional support carrot. Remember when Foodie was sitting next to Salah and she bent over and then he made this face at her? That man is disgusted by her. The man who likes poop and he likes to smell farts is disgusted by her. So your mom's emotional support carrot said this is how Salah looks at Chantal when she turns her big back. Yeah, Foodie, and we're supposed to believe you, F. My man has never made that face at me, not even once. This is what he looks like now. Oh my God. Look at what she does to people. It looks like Eddie Munster got into drugs. Does it not? And that's not hiding your hairline. We just assume you're wearing it to hide it, so it means you're going bald. Why are you so insecure, Salah? You're gonna be bald with noodle arms? Your mom's emotional support carrot said, what living with Chantal does to a man after 2.5 years. Fucking hell, Sally's soul is gone. His eyes are dark pits of nothingness. Succubus Chantal strikes again. His eyes look like that because he's addicted to something, and you can't convince me otherwise. Addiction takes this, like, sucks your soul. It really does. There's nothing there except for somebody who has to keep using or drinking or whatever to not die. I mean, deep down, there's somebody still left in there, but I just remember being at that point where it was like, I don't know, I didn't even have a thought. There weren't even normal thoughts going through my head, if thoughts at all. This is Foodie Beauty and what she really looks like when she's not sucking in her stomach or applying tons of filters. This tweet said, Chantal said she gets her tea from Twitter. How many times has she stated that she doesn't read posts about herself? The fat arse twat lies and wonders why her credibility is shit. She's become even more unbearable. Salah gaming again equals skint as fuck. I just can't believe being this size and then moving to Kuwait. Like, wouldn't you be? I mean, I know she says she's hot and she complains about it a lot. But like, if you're this size, wouldn't you move somewhere cold? She moves somewhere hot and where she has to wear 20 different layers, and it just doesn't make sense to me. And then all she does is bitch about being hot. This is funny to me. Entry to Canada denied. You are being sent back to Syria. The look on his face. Hold on, what was the original tweet? STD, there isn't much to talk about. Oh, I'm really far behind. To be fair to Salad, I think we would all need some chemical help to deal with the nightmare of having Foodie around 24/7. Yeah, that's true. You have to numb yourself because she's a brat. Like, never happy, never satisfied, full of drama and chaos. Okay, so Salah's playing a game live. He's in a Kappa shirt, hello, 90s, and a Nike sweatband. What a douche. Foodie Beauty is, of course, they're trying desperately for engagement with the free Beezer buffoons. Let's see. Oh, I heard about Peter. Evil dude. No way you met him. Wow. Oh, Bear knows the solution. Okay. And there was 41 people there. Wow. That's embarrassing. Scapegoat said I used to eat bags of marshmallows and justify it by saying maybe I benefit from the collagen. Wow. Booty says, "Oh, marshmallows have collagen? Oh no. Why would you do that, Scapegoat?" I wonder how long it will be before we see her scarfing down a bag of marshmallows for the collagen. Any day now. Any day. Candy, that's amazing. What did Candy say? No, I had gastric bypass. Oh, that's awesome. Candy said, hold on, scrolling up. You lost 200 pounds. That's amazing, Candy. How do you feel? Hey, Gonzo. Hey, Mark. I think it's pretty much why make any effort in your appearance when you live with Foodie Beauty. True. Oh, wait, how did I get here? Okay, well, I have no idea. Oh, God. I want to get back to my Twitter. I don't want to go down any weird rabbit holes at this moment. So quit putting me on weird things because I will dive down them and then we'll be distracted and then it will just all be bad. Okay. So let me try and remember where we were. Somewhere around his gaming, right? We saw this. Foodie's now bigger than Amberlyn Reed. Her arm's even bigger. Salah's disgusted by his fake wife. They definitely aren't effing. He's definitely got a corn addiction in there. I just know it. I just know it. Chantal said she gets her tea from Twitter. Yeah, I remember distinctly her raging, saying she never goes to Twitter, only the losers are on Twitter. She only gets her, what did she say? I only get my tea from yo mama. She said something like that, but now she says she gets her tea from Twitter. Or she watches these streams. Hi, Foods. I hope you have a horrible day. Miss T said, the face you make when you realize your post supporting terror attacks will prevent you from your Canadian dream. And you married a degenerate, horrible human, death fat beast, all for nothing. He does look dead inside, does he not? Badsy posted it. He does look like a douche, though. If you think of what a douche looks like and acts like, is it not Salah? Fat Cow said the gaming chair needed for gaming, even though Salah has been gaming the entire time without it, or the gaming chair no longer supports its previous tenant. Questions, questions. I'm gonna see what people say. Debbie's World said, I always assumed there was a separate secondary gaming chair in the back room where he gamed. I don't know. Gravy said, because he isn't there most of the time, that's why. They are so desperate for cash that she's given him back the chair so they can and won't make extra views or money. Fat Cow said, I suspect she's insisting he uses a chair so that she can claim it's in his room because he needs it, not because she grew too big for it. Foodie, you outgrew the gaming chair? Fairy Nymph said exactly what I was thinking, especially because she made sure to repeat over and over that he was playing games in that room every time she was live. If he plays games 24/7, when does he work? He doesn't work. Loretta said he is probably using it as a scratch and sniff since she shit herself in it. Ew. Oh my gosh, but he probably is. Draco said he probably bought a new one with his cut. If you look at the gaming chair now, her and Julia fucked that thing 6 ways to Sunday. Wonder Mom said either she broke the chair or once again she damaged the floor with her fat ass on the chair. We have seen both before. Texas T said maybe the chair is to complete the whole gamer look, complete with the sweatband. Maybe he had to repo it. Dada has to get back to work to support the family. Do you work out a sweat gaming? I need to know. It just looks douchey on guys to me. If like you're just gaming and you're wearing a sweatband. Now I get if you have like marvelous, magnificent hair and you need to keep it away from your eyes or whatever, but like this just looks douchey to me. It really does. Okay, let's keep going. Christy said Foodie Beauty is so big that she had Salah pull over the sectional for her to sit on. Salah took back the destroyed gaming chair, and it took me a moment to realize Julia was on the back arm of the sectional. She outgrew it. That's insane. But she's gonna keep eating. She's gonna be as big as the couch soon. And look at the way her cat looks at her, like, what the fuck is this? Oh no. Texas T said, so they need money so bad that Salah now has to get back to work, gaming. Wow, how sad for you. His 6-month vacation is over, back to the old grindstone scat man. It seems like something else is going on. They suddenly need money, and it would appear that they don't have enough of it, so she needs you to buy her coffee, toilet paper, toothpaste, snacks. Did they get in trouble? Are there fines for something? Maybe for her driving? Is there a ticket they have to pay off? Something seems to be going on though. But also, maybe it's as simple as an addiction. You build a tolerance, and like with anything, right? Even with food, she has to keep eating more and more and more of it. I remember when only a little bit of alcohol used to get me drunk, and then I could drink like 24 beers at some point and be just fine. Well, I wasn't fine, but you know what I mean. Anyways, an addiction, you build tolerances, and then you need more. You need more. And more and more and more and more and more. So I guess she just is eating herself 24/7 now, and she can't fund it, or there's something else going on and they need money right away. What do you guys think? Can he smell her anymore? Are they a combined smell? Yes. Um, but Face Connor believe Murad who said she broke his couch. The sofa days are numbered, true. Agent of Chaos, yes, because Julia was abducted off the streets of Kuwait. She was taken from her family and now lives with her captors. That's so sad to me. Chini Pandu said, Foodie Beauty. Of all the things to say, she finally got honest with herself.
My health is shit. Life is shit. Everything is crap. I'm just joking. Alhamdulillah, I can't complain. I feel yeah. Yeah. Hey Tracy. You guys make me hyper. Hey Spicy Mayo.
She looks bad.
Thank you. I appreciate the love and the light. I do. My
She has hangover eyes, and I'm not saying she has hungover, but it almost looks like she is. Alice said, yeah, a little bit of truth coming through. You can tell because she said just kidding right after. Girl, we all know that's your lie detector. Chantal finally made a true statement. Yeah, finally. Elizabeth said, every time she says I'm just joking, I always know she's not kidding. Always telling on herself. Love that for you, cutie. Rosemary said, oof, there it is. Her tell, I'm just kidding. She knows deep down that her prognosis is poor. Maybe she's coming to terms with it now. I encouraged her to do. What did you encourage her to do? Axel Rose said it best. I used to do a little till I got more. And I just keep trying to get a little better than before. That's really well said. Rose said there's a big problem with tramadol in Kuwait as far as people are using it and abusing it. Yikes. I heard her chat was going crazy talking about gabapentin too. She would be so fucking stupid to mess with that. Like, I know people who were addicted to it. It's not good, but it's not good to be addicted to tramadol either. Basically, what I'm trying to say is she is fucking with things that she has no idea how bad it's gonna get. She thinks her life is shit now. Um, have a pill addiction and have fun with that, foodie. It's about to get worse. Enigma said that kind of proves he only comes back when it's payday because you can now see his keyboard behind her. Before it was gone for a long time. Yeah, he only comes back around payday. And I think this time he may have even been late. Or was he back right on payday? Jasmine said, Salah is in the feral gaming chair, but is always there gaming when she's live. What does he use when your fat ass is destroying it for 4+ hours a day? He's not. Oh, I guess Hakate joined and we're all supposed to be mad about it. I think Foodie Beauty even said, like, oh, everybody's mad because she's cute. She's cuter now that she got a chin implant and her teeth fixed. I give her that. Um, but Foodie, have you seen her before? But yes, I will give her that. She looks much better now that she has a chin and teeth. And she's not all gums. So, anyways, she's now a beezer and she's contributing to Foodie Beauty eating herself to death. So I hope she has fun with that. Um, let's see. Carla said Amber's in her comments apparently using one of her socks. Disgusting. Don't you haters have anything better to do? Why do you always come here and bring Chantal down? Get a life, get a job, and touch some grass. Okay. What is your name? Positive something? Positivity always wins? You don't seem very positive. She will never change. She's an addict and all sorts. She needs rehab, a dual diagnosis rehab. Yeah, I mean, when she first got to Kuwait, and even Yo Mama, they were like, Yo Mama was defending her, all these people, oh, she's in Kuwait now. She can't use anyway. She can't do this. Like, okay, wherever you go, there you are. Just because she moved countries, it doesn't mean her addiction is suddenly gone. If she can't get what she was doing before, she'll find the next best thing, or she'll find ways to get high. She just will. And I know that speaking from experience. If you don't have what you want, you get creative, right? And oftentimes, when you start out addicted to one thing, you accumulate addictions. Like I started out with alcohol, right? And then all these things came along. Because alcohol, I guess, was kind of like the gateway, right? It was. It was. So don't drink alcohol, by the way. Unless you can responsibly, but even then, if you've never tried it, don't try it. It's, I don't know, it changes some people. So let's see, what was this? Hi, Amber. Hello, Amber. Hi, Amberlyn. I get you want to be positive all the time, but supporting people like Amberlyn is the exact opposite of that. Please stop. So, how do people know this is Amberlyn's sock account? I need to know. As if there aren't illegal drug trades. Also, she has ballooned up since arriving. She's clearly unhappy and self-treating. Yeah, when you're hurting, oftentimes, like you're trying to mask it and hide it. There was things in my life that I didn't want to face and I wasn't healed from. And so I didn't want to feel that pain anymore, right? So I found when I drank, it was temporarily gone. But you know, the shitty part is when the alcohol wears off, you feel all those feelings, but a million times worse. So whatever it is that I didn't want to face, um, it was all right there and it was horrible. It's fucking horrible. Anyways, sorry. Farrah said, at least we don't suck up to Chantal. These people have come full circle. And she openly is being friendly to Chantal. They're so angry they don't realize who they're white knighting. This person said, is that thing still around? Yeah. Christina said, psychos of a feather. BB said, as always, scum of the earth, degenerates are Chantal's people. Yeah, well, I can't wait to see how this turns out. It's gonna go all bad, and I can't wait to cover it. Ashley said, so the gamer chair is replaced by the couch. She's not wearing a bra, mismatched hijab, and a muumuu. I mean, it looks like times are rough. You know that part in addiction where you start wearing pajamas everywhere and you stop like you stop getting ready and caring about your appearance? That's what she looks like to me. Like just throwing on whatever, doesn't even have to match. Not that she ever really cared about her appearance, because if she did, she wouldn't be bigger than Amberlyn Reed, but she looks really bad here. It looks like she should be at a bus stop drinking a 40. Raised Octillion said Chantal has literally shit herself while sitting in that gaming chair. She has. Alright, let me make this bigger.
A bit of a different setup. The gaming chair is in the gaming room. Since my husband Salah will be recommencing doing some gaming streams, so if you want to hang out, even if you don't like gaming, if you just want to chat, you're bored, having a life like me, feel free. Have a bit of a different setup. The gaming chair is in.
Okay. I know my screen on the Chromebook isn't like my Inspiron. On my Inspiron, I feel like I could see everything with every detail, right? But is it just me? Tell me, does she look purple on your screens too? Or is it just my lighting on this thing? Because she doesn't look good at all. I think she's having some sort of I mean, I'm not a doctor. She got all mad about that too. We're gonna get to her community postings. I'm not a doctor, Foodie, but I know you don't fucking look good, and something in there is failing or wants to fail, or is gonna about to give up trying with you altogether. I don't know. I said this the other day. It looks like she died 5 years ago. She looks purple to you too? Okay, my husband. Hey, Foxy. Spirits really aren't for everyone. I know what the way my folks is. Liquor just ain't for me. I appreciate the fact that all I need is a blunt or two from time to time. It really can change people. It really can. There's people who can have a glass of wine with dinner and be just fine. But there's people that when they drink, they turn into the devil. And now, like, I kind of, from going through addiction, I get why they're called spirits now. I get it. Lisa Manning said money is tight for Foodie. Blue Canary said the lies. It's my belief that she shit that poor chair into oblivion, or she plopped down and it finally gave up the ghost and crumpled under her massive girth. Gaming streams, they're broke. He'd be better off doing Uber, but his wife can't trust him on his own, so she keeps him locked up in the room. I feel like no woman should get in a car with Salah if he was their Uber driver, based on the fact that he wants to rape people and their Bibles. Um, if he becomes an Uber driver and you see him, cancel the ride. Just cancel that ride. You don't want to take that ride. Just me. I feel fortunate that alcohol makes me feel sick. All it does is make me sleepy and nauseous. I wish it gave me some horrible effect, and then I wouldn't have fucked with it for so many years. Like, looking back, I'm envious. I remember there was this vet that I was friends with, right? And I always used to try to get her to go out with me and to go drinking with me. And she would say that whenever she drank, I guess she had an actual like allergy where her skin would get all red. Anyways, I envy her. Like, I wish I had that problem and it wouldn't have destroyed my life so much. You know what I mean? I feel like I would have been much further along at 42 if I didn't have this whole alcohol struggle. Anyways, I wish I had some kind of like adverse reaction to it. Other than the fact, like, the bad thing it made me do was I would always go to jail. Always. Like, for some reason, I could not drink and be normal. For whatever reason, like, I had to leave the house and go walking out in public, drunk, falling over. Like, I somehow was always getting arrested for it. Anyways, sorry, I talk about my addiction a lot on here because I think a lot of people, if you're just coming across my channel or if you listen to people who don't like me, they think I'm just sitting here judging people. But truthfully, like, I've walked through addiction. Um, I was one of those hopeless people who were supposed to never get sober and supposed to be found dead. And I don't know. I guess I got my shit together one day and things changed for me. But I know all the lies. I know the lying, the deceit, the scheming, the scamming, the tricks. I know it all. And I know a lot of people don't like when I call it out. But Foodie Beauty, basically, if there's not something legally happening that they have to pay off, her addiction is just at the part she's eating more and more and more and more and more. And if she's getting pills at the pharmacy, she's getting more and more and more and more and more. That's just how addictions go. Peopleville said, and where's the gaming chair? Did Foodie Beauty break the gaming chair finally with her giant eclipsed ass? Foodie Beauty, how long is that IKEA chair and or edge of the couch going to last under that ass of yours? A month, maybe? It's gonna need to be replaced soon. Between her pooping on it and her weight, I don't think it's gonna have very long to live. Acadia said every time he mentions that she has to work out, she has an old or new illness that prevents her from doing anything. I remember distinctly going through this sciatica arc with her. When they were traveling, when she came back, Salah was supposed to build a home gym for her, and she was supposed to start working out. And then her sciatica started acting up. And then it basically acted up until Salah forgot that he was supposed to build the home gym. Um, and now it's magically fine. Chantal has always had a deep aversion to exercising. I feel like we just saw a clip not that long ago where she said that she hates the sun and she hates walking. Or did I dream that? Anyways, now I'm remembering dear old foodie Scotty who never got to live here, her life's purpose, buried under Box Mountain. Yeah, imagine going from Box Mountain to this. Like, the last part of her life has not been kind. It could have been a nice life, but look at what she's done to herself. I guess she has pink eye. Yikes. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Wait, but I do want to see the comments. I have an idea of why she has pink eye. Raised Octillion said she keeps digging at her eyes with her filthy paws. Meow Meow said she looks so bad here, like worse than ever. She really does. Amazing she doesn't have it more often, right? She did say that. Okay, I'm like, I remember it, but maybe I dreamt it. I don't know. I have some weird dreams sometimes. Damn, that's crazy. I'm so happy you're better now. Thank you. Loose cannon, she acts like her audience is brand new and that no one knows who her husband is. She can pretend all she wants. Michael Furberger said Foodie Beauty asking for viewers to fund her binges because she had to bribe her husband to play one finger keyboard once a month. Okay, so the question was, what's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't realize it's a scam anymore? Asking the viewers to fund her. Oh, do you guys have you heard of Voodoo Glow Skulls? If you haven't, please look them up. Their music is complete chaos and fun. I don't know how else to describe it, but if you like that, chaos and fun with really good music, please search Shoot the Moon or Charlie Brown. I really like those two things. Anyways, Shenanigans said how Chantal thinks her last days will be versus the truth. It's a harsh reality, but it's reality all the same. So she thinks she's going to be ordering Uber Eats to her deathbed with a smile on her face, stalking her ex's YouTube and whatever other socials he has. But this is what it's really going to be like. They won't deliver the Uber Eats to the hospital. Her ex married Dee Dee. Everybody's moved on. Even Salah. He got with a Bible. This is a reality, and she's going to be all alone with no pizza, no chicken, nothing. Keep eating, Chins. Hey, Missy. Hello, my brother Jeff. It's poorly written exposition. Hey, loose cannon. Why does she have to always say my husband's salad to remind herself that she's supposed to be married? Shenanigan said she has no idea that her manic happy episodes are not going to save her from her inevitable misery. Get help, Gorl, for your own good. B said Chantal is using this fake giddiness as a way to live a facade and to hide the mere fact that her health is far worse than what she has said it was. She knows that when she ends up in the hospital, that'll be Salah's chance to leave her. You would think she would be more scared of that. She won't have that much hair in the second pic. True, true. Picture that person bald and there's Foodie Beauty, okay? Oh my god, why does it want me to Ugh. A breezy rage might happen. It keeps sending me back to that motherfucking tweet. All right, let me have a moment to regain my composure. It's really fucking annoying though when it kicks me out and then it keeps sending me to the same tweet. If I wanted to see it, I would have clicked on it, motherfucker. Keep me on my own page. Ugh. And then every time I look, you guys move. This is the longest you've been in one spot on my screen. I love this for her. Same. Okay. Let me figure out where we were. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna throw this laptop if it kicks me out again. It keeps wanting me to go down weird rabbit holes, and I don't want to today. Today is going to be about me, motherfucker. Not you guys. You guys aren't motherfuckers. But today I am going to watch The Valley, and I am going to watch any of the Housewives I need to catch up on, especially the last part of my Housewives reunion. Um, I have done nothing but dishes and laundry and spend money all weekend. So today I'm not going down any weird rabbit holes. Okay? Okay. So this person left a comment, I guess, to Foodie Beauty. They said, let's see how long until she deletes this. So Cutie said, glad people are funding your drugs. Again, no accountability. So when something will happen, it's someone else's fault. Search addict behavior. You to a T. Congratulations on all the health breakdowns that aren't your fault. Keep eating, cutie. Mashashala? Uh, uh, that's what they said. Okay. Jen said, I'm shocked it made it through the filter she has on her comments. They said, I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. Sometimes YouTube hides your comments, but sometimes creators have words. And then your comment will go to a little area that then they have to like approve your comment. It's a whole thing. And it's weird, like, some weird comments make it through, and, like, YouTube won't say a thing, but then people, like, will for example, it was, like, a nice comment to me the other day, something about me changing my life or something. It was, like, the nicest comment, but YouTube held that for approval, which is odd to me. Meanwhile, people are like, "You ugly hoe," and that comment makes it through. Okay, so Lady D oh, no, Delicious said, "I don't watch either channel, but I know when something isn't right. Exploiting a young girl's SA to get to someone you hate is disgusting and so immoral. You're actually just as bad as him. You are subjecting a minor you don't even know to more shame. Imagine if it was your child." I thought that was really well said. Raised Octillion said, Chantal went from my husband is successful and takes care of me to I don't even need to do YouTube anymore to begging for $8 for a coffee. Yikes. Whatever she has to say about reaction channels, she can't call anybody broke anymore. She literally can't afford a coffee. That's sad, Foodie. Julie said, also the example, the video slash channel you gave is not in your favor. Okay, so it's Foodie's community post when she was trying to justify her asking for people to pay for her meals and for her content. She said, an example of fan sponsored video. Anyway, I'm not talking about it anymore. Those who want to contribute to a creator's channel is their business, and everyone else can stay mad. No one is forcing anyone to give anything. Choose your outrage a bit better next time. Even if no one else did it, I guess I'd be a first. I don't care. Most creators ask for super chats, extra donations, or gift of some form. The only other people that I see that expect their audience to fund everything is the Thorpes. So let that sink in. I really don't. Oh, and the lol cow abuser people, PDF people. So those people beg for everybody. Like they expect you to pay them $100 to drink alcohol. Like that's wild to me. Anyways, and the Thorpes want to drive across the country and want you to pay for it and all that other stuff. And then there's Foodie Beauty. So I don't know what that says about Foodie, but it's not a good look. Julie said, also the example slash video and channel you gave, it's not in your favor. They look more interesting than you, and they're smiling. They have people who want to be around them. The food looks fresh and colorful. Effort was put into the video. You're embarrassing yourself. Hold on, I don't think I really paid attention to the food. Well, it looks better than what Foodie Beauty eats, I'll tell you that much. There's color. There is. And they do look happy. Probably because they got Modelo's waiting for them, but they do look very happy, very happy. Hey, Pastel, good to see you. She's gonna be like Cyrax soon. The only people making money will be her, the reactors. I can confidently say that I've never fucked a mother, Breezy. Well, that's good. That's good to know. I was always curious, so you know. Julie said most creators ask for super chats, extra donations, or gifts of some form. No, that's not true. I've never seen a creator ask for extra donations or gifts. I've seen the Thorpes go into Walmart and people send them money for like cheese and stuff. Again, I don't know what this says about Foodie, but I know it's not a good look. And then there was me saying this. The only other people I can think of who ask their viewers to fund what they do are the Thorpes. Foodie said, what do you care what other people do with their money, especially since you didn't and wouldn't give a dime? There's nothing wrong with fans of a creator to give support once in a while. If you have an issue, don't donate. Simple. 96% of creators do it. I rarely ask for anything, and I'm not even asking. I'm just stating that if you want to donate for something specific that I would not otherwise spend money on, you can. Anyway, this comment makes no sense. I still do content, and yes, most creators do get donations besides AdSense, views, and money. I guess someone told her, let's see, that is that is content? Aren't you a content creator? No one else gets a paid subscription or super chats or fan support, as well as getting paid to make content. So you want to double dip? Wow. Just wow. Hey, Duping Delight. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Lilu said, I watch a lot of creators. Cutie is literally the only one who is out here expecting her viewers to fund her actual doing content. Like, you're the supposed creator. It's your job to, create. Just when I think she can't get any more entitled. And look at her. Chantal in a nutshell. Give me money. I don't want to do any work. That's perfect. Okay, here's an old clip of Foodie Beauty. Oh, wait. If you haven't seen it, you can't watch it yet. So this is one of my favorite Foodie moments, if it is what I think it is. But Ash said the good old days compared to now. What a shame. Now all she does is e-beg for donations, live miserably, and lie to herself and viewers. Please let this be it. Please let this be it. I love it. It landed so perfectly into a mustache. These were the good old days. It's dripping down her face. This is when things were fun, when times were much simpler. We used to roll down hills and she would flash us. And that was just, I don't know. This moment with the sauce splashed all over or splattered all over her, and then the closet intruder, I think are my two favorite foodie moments. Hold on, I want to look at these replies. Alive Not Living said, honestly, the first time I've ever laughed at her content, and I laughed with her. I even fucking wheezed. Sure, it'll be a one off, but this was actually funny. It was. Why did her hair start falling out originally? Ash said, I'm not sure when or why the DeVito started. Maybe others will know. I know she was bald in this video clip because she shaved her head completely. Holly said, I just watched this a zillion times in a row and I have tears in my eyes. The good old days. Bear said the perfect video. This was when she was herself, Nail Queen said. I don't know what the fuck she is now. A desperate predator or pretender. Well, predator too. Ash said, right, she's lying to herself saying she's happier in Kuwait. It's very obvious she's not. I'd imagine living a life of lies would suck. And that's what she's doing. Kiva said, who could have ever predicted this was how it was going to turn out, right? Aaron said, I laugh every time I see this. All right, let's keep going, you guys. The only times I actually found her funny, it was just a genuinely funny moment. It wasn't forced. She wasn't trying too hard. Oh my mother. No hate to those two women, but I'm really sick of seeing them in my tweets. I just want to stay on my own page. On my own page. So it's something I'm doing. I must be clicking extra and sending myself back there. But if I see that tweet again, I'm going to report it or something just for the pure fact that it's annoying the fuck out of me. All right, I'm done. Rage over. So, did I scroll too far though? Of all the things to say, no, we saw this. All right. I feel much better. Much better. All right, Foodie's pink eye. Don't rage, Breezy. It's just annoying. It's annoying. It's fine, fine. I'll vape and I'll be just fine. All right, the good old days. We saw that. Oh, okay. This person, I don't even know how to say that name, said instead of $300 a month, the cost of driving, she could easily just get a coffee maker and make her own. They are as low as 22 to 44 Canadian dollars on excite.com. Apparently, the effort isn't worth it. She must not like coffee that much. It's a ritual for her to go out and drive now and look at all her options on what to eat. In addiction, you have rituals, right? Like I remember the ritual of getting my alcohol. I remember the ritual of basically setting up a line and being all secretive. Like you have these rituals, right? Foodie gets off on going out and looking at the variety of options she has to choose from. So I don't think she's going to get a coffee maker. She should, but she won't. Sometimes you just gotta let it all out. FYI, alcohol is toxic to 100% of humans, whether they can handle being drunk better or not. Thank you, Cindy. She doesn't drink coffee, she drinks cookies in a cup. Hey, Buckle Bunny. Hi, Breezy Mods in chat. Greetings from Colorado. Hello. How are you today? Ollie said, we have to sacrifice those $8 coffees. We are in strict saving mode, but if you want to see it, you have to pay. Hold on, I think I have a clip of this that I want you guys to see because I don't remember if I retweeted it otherwise. So this is just a short clip and then I'll go back to where I was. At least I know where I am this time because I was paying attention. Kind of. I hope. I say that. Oh well. Okay.
For fan sponsorships, I'm not asking people to sponsor like unhealthy meals. I don't want people asking to go and like gorge on sweets or like fast food and stuff. What I mean is like if I'm more than happy to go out, stuff like that. But if you want me to go out and do something specific that I wouldn't have budgeted for, or that, because I'm doing the no spend thing, then, you'll have to pay for it. Like if you want me to go to a certain museum, or if you want me to go coffee bees, that kind of thing,
That's so fucked up what she's doing to her audience. Because we know most of the time she takes the money and doesn't fulfill requests. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well, if people are stupid enough to send her their money at this point, I guess just let them. But if you can't afford to go out, you should probably just stay home and not expect people to pay your way. Holly said, "We have to sacrifice those $8 coffees. We are in strict savings mode, but if you want to see it, you have to pay." Hey, entitled scumbag bitch. Some parents are skipping meals so they can feed their kids. If you can't afford to make content, your YouTube career is over. Look at her right here. Pay me for my content. She hasn't gone out in a week. I wonder if Salah took the Sherry's keys away from her. Probably. Oh, here's the Shoot the Moon song. It's so good. Look it up, you guys. Tap on B said, and here we have a glimpse of DeVito. Oh, and her hair's sticking out. The 2 strands she has. Foodie, are you supposed to be showing your hair? It's not very modest of you. Acadia said, is that what pretty privilege looks like? Tat said, I don't know anymore. I guess pretty privilege is having cottage cheese chin? I never knew that was a thing until Foodie Beauty, but look at her chin. Hold on, I have to look at these replies because there's 32. Yeah, I guess that's what pretty privilege looks like. I'll never know what that's like. Me and my normal chin. Gross, looks like she's just emerged from an elephant's bumhole. Tat said she barely resembles a human. Looks like a newborn pig, don't it? Just out of the womb? I feel like pigs are much cuter than that. It was the time to show the clip in the Timu bangs. Yes, those Timu bangs have a shine to them too. It's it's luscious hair all the way down to her back, you guys. Oh yes. Mercy said she has a stroke waiting to happen. There are things worse than death. Jill said, "This is someone who has ceased to care about anything. Good heavens." Jenny from HR said, "I can smell this photo." Same. Oh, y'all talking about Sarah Lee? Sorry, I had to say it. Being Sarah Lee made an appearance this weekend. They both are desperate. Baby pigs are way cuter. They are. Every time he mentions that she has to work out, she has an old new illness that prevents her from doing anything. True. Look at her title. Simple Biryani, My Way, and Mukbang. My Way. You know who titles their videos My Way? Salt and Sauce said someone has that person on the pea brain. She does, ever since he reached out to her. Salt and Sauce said sometimes this community and its orbiters are odd. There's all sorts of websites and discussion groups for reality TV. No one says people are stalkers or obsessed for participating in those. For most of us, Chantel is just poorly produced, unedited amateur reality TV. That's it. That's very true. I love my reality TV. I feel like I don't get to watch a whole lot of it anymore. Like I just get to like plan a day. I'm like, okay, today is going to be the day, if my daughter isn't here or whatever. But I love it. I love the trashy reality TV because it's not like I'm out there making a drunken fool out of myself anymore. Anymore. I used to. I used to. I'm not out there fighting with people. I'm not doing any of that. I'm very normal these days. Well, not normal, but more boring than I used to be. So I like to watch it on TV. I just do. I like the messiness of it, I guess, because my real life isn't messy. And Foodie Beauty is very much like trashy reality TV. I wonder if Salah took oh, I read that one. Oh, y'all talking about Sarah Lee. Love that we're still live. We are. I knew today was going to be kind of a longer stream. Oh, we've already been live an hour and 20 minutes. Good. Yeah, because we have a lot to catch up on. So if I don't snipe Booty Beauty today, just know I'll be back tomorrow, okay? If she happens to go live and eats, I don't know that I'll be right on top of it. But if it looks entertaining, I might. But if I don't go live again, just know I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a morning stream tomorrow and then snipe her, whatever she does. I know she has a 12-hour live coming up soon. I could probably commit to like 4 hours out of the 12. I don't know that I want to see her for 12 hours, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes, but I could probably commit to 4 hours. I forget what day she said it was. Is it supposed to be tomorrow? Hey, Ricky. Hello. I just took a fresh shower and I'm having a cup of tea. That actually sounds lovely. PI said when Foodie Beauty makes fun of those who never travel, know that she's making fun of Teardrop. Teardrop said, I've never left my state. Yikes. Foodie, you aren't very nice to Teardrop. She's there for you through everything, and you always forget about her or shade her. Queenly said, what the actual F? Melania said, do you have any advice for my kitty to stop smelling like ricotta and feta, especially in this hot weather? Ew. I don't want to look at the replies because we need to move on. These people are fucking weird. PI said goal ended and she did not meet her super chat goal despite 106K subs. So she had a goal set. For 5 super chats, she would do a live cooking stream, and she only got 2. Wow. Booty, you have fallen. Ash says, I wonder how much they sent in, how much she was asking for. A yellow super chat is $9.99 or more. Emotional damage. I'm your Huckleberry said, come on, Gorl, at least try to act like you're not hard up for a bump of that sweet white powder, right? Mrs. M, thank you. Suggestion, have AI summarize her chat and just cover over the highlights. Going over 12 hours of content sounds painful for you and everyone. We could do that. We can do that. I guess what we could do is we can watch until we get bored, right? I don't know, because it's always fun to hang out with you guys in real time, but 12 hours is painful. That's forever. So when we get bored, what we'll do is we'll just come back the next morning and we'll go over everything we missed or maybe just the tweets. Not We'll make it entertaining somehow, okay? Basically, I'm telling you we're not gonna miss out on it if we don't watch and stay the full 12 hours. Thank you for the super chat, Mrs. M, and we'll work it out. We just will. Hectic Llama. Oh, that's so sad. Julie said, why would she put this up? She barely gets super chats. Desperate and embarrassing. Yeah, there's something else going on, like I said. Bad Seed said, I can't believe this bitch and her idiots are on here promoting the misuse of over-the-counter meds. She is literally asking ideas of what meds to take. Can't make this shit up. So, Scapegoat said magnesium B's or I refuse to spam chat with bizarre remarks ever again. Which medicine? Salah asks. Black Panther says, I take gabapentin and it knocks me out. Serena says, not sleeping raises dementia risks. Gotta balance it all. Lurking here said the supplements GABA or glycine work really well for anxiety. Look into it for the future. All natural. It doesn't mean that it can't be abused. I've known people in rehab who were addicted to GABA. I'm just saying if she's doing that, if she's it's med seeking for one thing. If she's asking her chats for ideas of how she can get high, basically, do I think she said those words flat out? But we all know, right? Like, it's not normal to ask your chat for medication ideas. We found out that Salah's sister is a pharmacist. I mean, she might even get this shit delivered. She needs money for her pills, probably. Hectic Llama said, oh my God, Foodie, go to a doctor. They are forever offering her all sorts of random medication suggestions. She has so many comorbidities that even a legit doctor would struggle to work out meds for her. Meds to take for what? Who knows? For whatever she's making up that she has that day. Simone said, awesome. Mix your prescription meds with all kinds of over the counter stuff, please. Interactions and contradictions be damned. Coral World said, I hope she takes a lot of magnesium. It will give her diarrhea. Well, so does Salah. He'll probably stock up on it. GABA is great for sleep. Oh, I take gabapentin for my severe depression and anxiety, but it was prescribed. I'm not taking it like a yeah, like people who take it as prescribed, it's not an issue for you guys, but there's people who find out they like it a bit too much and addictions can happen with it. I've seen it. I've seen it. So just everybody be careful. Don't be foodie and just go around taking whatever. Like, do your research. Farrah said, wait, what was this tweet? Salah did not like that buffet talk. Foodie Beauty isn't avoiding fast food voluntarily, that's for damn sure. I'm guessing she'll throw a fit very soon. No more excuses. I'm putting my foot down. I don't know why Salah tries to act like she's gonna listen to him and like he's the man. He's like this tiny little weasel looking thing. Foodie Beauty could overpower him. She's never gonna listen to him. She doesn't respect him. He doesn't even respect himself. Vera Fiasco said, I wouldn't want to live in a country with all white people. They said, that's quoting Foodie Beauty, by the way. They said, you are the trashiest of white I have ever seen. Hell is hot, Chantal. Enjoy Kuwait. The things that come out of her mouth sometimes. Calico Heavy said, Foodie Beauty is making Beezers prepay for content no one asked for. If any Beezers did request specific content, it just proves 1, they are feeders. 2, you're broke. 3, they pay money to watch you die from addiction. Good job, Chantal. We love when you prove us right. I took gabapentin from my back. It was worthless to me. All he has to do is threaten to leave her. True. Because what's important to her is just being claimed, right? Like, if he actually left for good, her whole world would crumble down because she wouldn't be claimed by anybody and the internet would know that. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, So actually believes that one day Chantel is going to be wealthy enough to fund their traveling around the globe full time. That's never going to happen. Never. But let him think that. Acadia Strong said, What happened to this Foodie Beauty? Tell us how you aren't broke.
My money. Why does he want me to? He doesn't want literally no incentive. Like, he hasn't asked me for a dime. He has a job. Like, there's literally no, he wants me. If he was using me and needed my money, why does he want me to? He doesn't want me to. Why am I not doing live streams every day? Why am I not making money then this way? Like, excuse me? No, that's not even true. Why does he want want me to go there for months at a time and not have to worry about friggin' working? Like, get a life. You don't know the situation. You don't know him at all. Like, literally no incentive. Like, he hasn't asked me for a dime. He has a job.
I don't know. I just know you told us that you were going to marry this guy who was so well off. He had mansions and maids, and you were never going to have to work a day again in your life. And that didn't turn out to be true, did it? He pimps you out, Foodie Beauty. Wonder Mom said, and this, dear people, is the reason Girl World is the best. Foodie Beauty sucks and is boring, but Girl World can still have the most amazing fun with it. It says, I'm smaller now than I was in Canada. And then Foodie says, let me stop you right there. There's no possible way she's smaller than she was in Canada. That was her in Canada in the jean jacket and the Willy Wonka hair. She's way bigger now. I guess she put up art of herself, like a South Park version, so people were doing their version of Foodie Beauty. This is very fitting. I feel like it's just missing some condoms on the floor. Then it would be Foodie Beauty. Oh my gosh, you guys search Stormtrooper by Pepper. Please, just do that for me. Another version of Foodie Beauty. Here's a more accurate you in South Park form. This is perfection. Her yellow teeth. Deb said, but I thought you said you live very comfortably and have lots of money. You're pathetic in every aspect of life. Because Foodie says, hi guys, restarting viewer sponsorships, but not for places like Hardee's. More for coffee beezes or interesting new restaurants you would like to see me try. Let's be real. If I went out every day and even just bought a coffee, that's close to 300 Canadian a month. Restaurants are even more. I am more than happy to go out and coffee bees or do whatever you want to see me do, but it will require some help. If you would like to contribute, please send to my PayPal below. And thanks so much in advance. You can also send money to fund a bees of your choice, basically. I think if you can't afford to go out, you should just not go out. P.I. said more confirmation that her bot bitch husband does not have a job. How embarrassing, Foodie. If he's making so much money, why can't he fund your eating habits and lifestyle? Why do a bunch of strangers have to? Money said Foodie Beauty's back to begging for money again so she can go out and buy food and drinks for mukbangs and feeder content. Back to food charmooting herself again. Money, money, money. um, Chantal always tells on herself, YouTube payday has passed. Salah came home from his kitty crawl, got his 700 or 1700 and ran. She already ate all of her groceries and or is bored of cooking. Diet is off, so now the broke pig requires help, aka money, to continue her lifestyle. Well, then she better start working more, I guess. We saw this, right? How Foodie Beauty weighs more than Amberlyn Reed. And Chat GPT had guessed she weighs like 430 to 460, I think was the other tweet. It says, based on these photos, it does look like she's gotten noticeably bigger. Hold on. They sent in these photos. So April 23rd, 2025, and then July 31st, 2024. Okay, based on these photos, it does look like she's gotten noticeably bigger between July 31st, 2024 and April 23, 2025. Her abdomen and upper arm seems more prominent, and there's less visual tapering around her waist and hips. The dress fits much tighter in the later pics, especially from the side profile where the stomach projects significantly more. If she's 5'1", she appears to be in the mid to high 400s, possibly approaching or exceeding 500 pounds in the April photo. That's not a clinical measurement, obviously, just a visual estimate based on body mass distribution and experience with comparative weight visuals. At that height, weight gain shows up fast and dramatically, especially in the abdomen and face. If she's claiming weight loss or maintenance during this period, it's not reflected here. When even Chat GPT calls you out, like, you know it's bad. Wow. Hey, trauma. She hasn't seen her vagina since junior high school. That's very sad to me. I would be sad if I didn't know what my vagina looked like anymore. Blimp said, imagine eating yourself into this grotesque state. Love that for her. Nanospect T said, and to continue one doing it, two exploit it for some chump change. Aw, I'm so jealous of her life. Not. Dumb Not Dumber said, has anyone compared her to an Amberlynn photo? Aren't they the same height? That would determine if she's 500 pounds. I think that's the one we saw and we went over at the beginning of this stream. Rat Snack says 150 pounds heavier. Then you look at that weight. My nurse said I was extremely deceptive. She put it down to I walk everywhere because it's sometimes faster than waiting for a bus. So I go higher. I feel like she's closer to 600 pounds now. Yikes. Because I've always said 550 pounds. Fun fact. I learned 11 years ago you can weigh more than you look at the start of my journey, admitted to a hospital. I was 305 kg 3 weeks later when I went to see my nurse. Um, I was at 254. She weighed me 7 times on 3 different scales. So, yes, you can be 150 pounds. Like she said, she's still standing. She's going to cure the diabetes with cinnamon barks and lemon. You'll see. And probably no marshmallows because she found out they contain collagen. Okay, more of her begging. Let me see if there's anything else that we need to see right now. I feel like we've covered all the community posts. Didn't her mother work with people with intellectual disabilities when she was a kid? And yet she admits to loving using the R word as a kid. Interesting. This clip is from PI. Thank you, PI.
Like, you guys know, the R word will slip out because I used to use it all the time as a kid. I would go around my house calling random things the R word, my lamp, everything. I loved it. Never thought of it as a slur. Like, you guys know, the R.
There's something wrong with her. There's something very, very wrong with her. Oh, by the way, Foodie Beauty said that she doesn't have any ties to SJam. Remember when she went to his house and they got high together? I think she gave him some edibles. Remember this? He ended up with her couch from the villa, the leather couch. So I'm not sure why she lies. But I think they would actually be the perfect couple. Like they're perfect for each other, right? Right? I don't know. They need to end up together. I think they're the only two people that can put up with each other. They're both a mess. But you know what? It would be all fucking bad. Never, well, not that I care about SJam or anything, especially after things that he's been saying. But he would drink himself to death and she would eat herself to death. So, based on how strongly you feel about her, either pray for them to get together or to never meet again. For me, it would depend on the day, I guess. Here's Salah saying that he can travel to many countries. PI says, not really, Salah. And then your mom's emotional support carrot said, Sally, you lie. Your visa is restricted and you are on many lists due to your political posts on social media. You will be in Kuwait for the rest of your miserable life. Yuck, 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 you fucking twat. I really like that account, by the way. Who is S-Jam? He was a beezer. He used to send Foodie Beauty like $400 super chats. Anyways, and then he started doing more YouTube stuff. And then this whole other gut boy thing came out that he used to do. He would like jiggle his belly and get paid for it. He's a racist. He basically expects his parents to fund his lifestyle because he gets fired from every job due to his drinking. Um, I don't know what else to say about him. That's really it. He's gross, very gross. I was talking about to be able to travel anymore. That was fucking brilliant. He's a weird dude. Yeah. I don't know if they fucked. Probably. I mean, she fucked anything at that point. And he apparently fucks anything. So maybe they did. Maybe they did. Ask him if he has gonorrhea or herpes. If he does, we know they fucked. We know. Salah thinks he can travel to any country. Your mom's emotional support carrot said, Sally, you lie. Your visa is restricted and you are on many lists due to your political posts. Oh, I just read this, didn't I? You will be in Kuwait for the rest of your miserable life. Yuck, 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 you fucking twat. Yeah, I mean, if he comes out here, I'll make it my damn life mission for the whole entire time he's out here to make sure everybody knows that he wants to grape women and their Bibles and their crosses. Um, Rosemary said, tell me this bitch isn't morphing into the troll from Stephen King's Cat Eye. She is. Oh my god. Oh, there's Foodie Beauty holding a carrot, thinking of her husband, but it's much bigger than him. Poor Foodie. She's still talking to Natter because she just had to announce and say she got a message from someone and directly told that person, you know, I don't want to talk to you. She was too excited to mention him for it to be a joke.
Your
Hey, what are you
message.
doing? Oh, what happened?
By the way,
Hey, boo.
I see a message request from somebody. You know who you are. You know I don't want to talk to you. Bug off. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. You're lucky.
Hold on. S-Jam said that Foodie Beauty smells like dirty vag and he doesn't like her. I believe it. She probably does smell like dirty
I'm
vag.
hyper. To tell us. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Trauma.
Just ignore it. Skinny. Okay. My dinner's ready. I'll be right back. No, not anime.
How can he still message her? Why doesn't she have him blocked?
Why would Dee Dee message me?
I don't know. It's weird to me that if you hate these people and he abused you, why don't you have them blocked?
I was only trolling you guys. Nobody messaged me. I get no messages from people. Ugh. I'm joking. I do. Actually, I missed a lot of messages. I got to message you guys back.
I don't know. Something doesn't add up to me because there's a person I talked to for approximately 2 weeks that ended up being a complete douchebag. But that's a whole other side note. Anyways, anytime they've contacted me from a new number, that gets blocked. Anytime I find out about a new Twitter they have, that also gets blocked. You know, you don't leave these people open for chances to contact you, right? It's weird she doesn't have them blocked because he never abused her. She's so full of shit. When is his Facebook post from? Dripping Sunshine? Dripping Sunshine said 2024. And P.I. said, who's going to tell her? I forget what this clip is.
I'm having a dinner. Yay! Look at my face. I look chubby. I'm having a dinner.
You don't look chubby. Foodie Beauty. You look super morbidly obese. Two-Tailed said, my eyes. Okay, what is this? Oops, Foodie Beauty's hijab slip while stealing. Oh, sealing, not while stealing. But that's coming, I'm sure. Why is her face beet red? I swore earlier she looked purple in a picture or clip we saw of her. I can't remember which it was now. She looked fucking purple.
Really want to get pretty tomorrow. I look old and oh shoot. Oh
She clipped in her Timu bangs. That's not really her
Sorry.
hair.
no. Hijab slip. I look old right now. I look like a Meemaw.
You look like somebody's drunk, creepy aunt. That they make excuses to get out of holiday parties and gatherings so they don't have to see you.
Oh yeah. Now I'm sealing. Beezing. Hair. Yep. Come see mom.
So is it either she's going to be so fucking boring that people cannot possibly stand to watch her seal anymore, so they pay for her to go do things? Is that where we're at in life? Kelly said Foodie Beauty binged for 4 hours. She will never, and I mean never change, and Salah's an idiot if he thinks she will. I'm not in a hurry to watch this or turn the sound on, but this is part of her eating for 4 hours from the other day. Um, eh, I'm gonna play this because this is a topic, and I'm just gonna play it. There's no words that I could even say that will.
Anybody who doesn't know, is the rape, abuse, and incest national network in America. It is the largest anti-sexual assault organization in the United States. That's what we're going to be doing next week. Okay. Our fundraising goal for next week is going to be $3,050. It's a specific number, yes. It is to represent the 305 days that Yaba and Sam knew all about the rape of the child and lied to the community and told us all to put respect on a child rapist's name. So that's what we're going to be doing all week next week on this channel. Oh, and Yaba has a history of trying to get those kind of fundraisers specifically to benefit Rain taken down. To that I say, I fucking dare you, you fat fucking ugly cunt. I genuinely dare you to try me. Okay? Okay. It's going to be a great time. It'll be our regular schmegular Chantal reacts, just like we've done in the past with all of our charity streams. Okay? Same vibe, same everything. I'm just going to try and swear a little bit less just to make sure it's all kosher for the.
So I know I said I was gonna try to remain neutral, but I thought this was really disgusting. I do. If you want to give to charity, if you want to raise money for charity, do that. But the way you're doing it feels very disgusting to me. Um, by the way, I saw your tweet about somebody losing a Discord because they posted CP. I want to know if anybody's going to be doing a fundraiser for how many days you knew that somebody posted CP in a Discord and you didn't make a press conference or announce it to the world. I'm just curious. Oh, I tried to really remain neutral, but I just feel like this is so disgusting. Whatever's going on with her and Kaibella is between her and Kaibella, right? But using the essay of a child to make yourself seem like a saint because you're now donating to charity and X amount of days that Yaba and Sam knew, that's really fucking disgusting. Charlie Gold said this is disgusting, performative, and mostly about revenge. Wow. Now there's a lot of people praising FFG. Oh, this is going to be great. This is great for Rain. If this was important to FFG, I would assume there was another way to raise money, or just say we're going to be raising money for Rain. I just felt like that part about the child should have been left out. You know what also fucking sucks? This child's story has been told all over the internet one day they may log on to the internet and see all this stuff that grown women are saying to get a one up and a fuck you to Yaba. And it just feels very dirty and disgusting and wrong. And I don't know how certain people are sleeping tonight. I think that's all I have for right now. I tried, you guys. I tried. I mean, you can like FFG, and I will never make anybody like, oh, if you like FFG, like, I'll never be one of those people. You can't hang out here. Like who you want to like. I just thought that was very disgusting and dirty, evil even. And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Brazy, did we react to Yaba making a comment about forcing a cock down someone's throat? I'm sorry, but as a victim of SA, that's gross. I don't like that either. I don't know where to find it. I've heard about it. I don't agree with a lot of things people are doing and saying right now. I think it's gotten really, really ugly on both sides. However, I'm specifically just talking about this right here. Like, I think if you're going to raise money for charity, raise it for charity. However, a child being essayed shouldn't be this big topic on here that everybody's getting a one up. Oh, gotcha, Yaba. Look what we're talking about. Like, it's not funny. And it just fucking sucks. I think about the people one day, this young girl who's one day going to log on to the internet and have everybody sharing her story and doing all these things in her name, raising money. When she probably, if she had it her way, nobody would even know this. But again, like, I just think it's ugly on both sides. I'm not saying I agree with everything Yaba is doing or saying because I don't. However, I'm letting you guys know what's going on. And I guess here and there, like, I am allowed to share my opinion. Whenever I say anything, people specifically stop by my channel. They're like, if you talk about FFG, this isn't going to be good for your channel. But why can't I just say I don't like something that she said and did? Um, I'm allowed to have that opinion. I think it's not cool. And I think with that, I do like FFG, but she's off the rails lately. Well, I think when you get involved in like YouTube dramas and stuff like that, and you have audiences like, oh, yeah, you're right, this person's wrong, like it's easy to get caught up in things. It is, it really is. Um, but it's not fun for the people that are stuck in between, right? Feel stuck in the middle. There's a lot of people that used to watch both creators. And then too, like, it's just getting so personal, the fights, like things being said, exposed, whatever else. Like, it's just getting really personal and ugly. And I wish they would both stop, but they're not going to anytime soon, it seems. Saw escaped the gamer room trauma queen. Absolutely feel bad for Kaibella. Um, I can feel bad for things that she has been through while realizing like there's some things she's not honest about, but that's okay. Like, that's really none of my fucking business, right? I think it must feel shitty to have things that you've shared on the internet be used against you as like, oh, you fucking lied about trafficking. I think there's things Kaibella has lied about, but I don't see somebody like necessarily making up trafficking, right? Like, that's a pretty I think things have happened to her, and I think she's traumatized and scarred. And I think sometimes maybe the internet isn't the healthiest place to be in or be where when you're struggling, right? However, I will say like Cabela seems like she is doing much better from when like I last saw her. So whatever she's doing, I hope she keeps it up. But she can also say really mean things too. So nobody's completely innocent here. Nobody's completely innocent except for the child whose story keeps being told. I hate it when moms and dads fight. Tea place was a dump and building manager had to clean it up. Escape room for a vacation with Mira? What is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel really bad for Kaybella. I also think FFG is bored of Foodie. She has said that. She probably is. A lot of people are sick of Foodie. I even have days where I'm sick of Foodie Beauty. There was a time where I used to love covering Foodie Beauty stuff, and now I'm like, oh, I could watch her eat or I could shampoo my hair for 2 hours. Why not? Why not shampoo my hair? I don't know. Foodie is just, it could be really negative and draining, and nothing positive is happening with Foodie Beauty at all. So I get why people would be over it. And I think the more people are over Foodie Beauty, the more people fight with each other, right? It just seems like that's how it goes. But anyways, I would like to say again, reiterate, if you like FFG, love FFG. If you like Yaba, love Yaba. We're just here to talk about what's going on. And sometimes I throw in a little comments or talk my little shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not fighting with any of these people. I don't know them. It doesn't affect me, right? It doesn't. It doesn't. And Foodie will try to pull an end of the month stunt soon. Oh, I know. Freedom says it seems like when Foodie left for Kuwait, Girl World has just not tolerated each other. Her content makes it very difficult for reactors to make it even interesting. Yeah. And like I said, I feel like when Foodie's bored for long amounts of times, reaction channels start fighting with each other. Um, just pay attention. If Foodie gets exciting for 3 days, it's gonna be really quiet. Nobody's gonna be fighting. But the second she gets boring again, somebody else will be fighting. Um, but just here's a reminder, like, I don't know, none of us really know each other, right? Like, we should all just be able to close our laptops, shut off our phones, and move on with the day. And I hope they do too. I hope they do too. I hope they stop fighting because I don't know, it's getting ugly and it's not worth anybody's time. Very true, Breezy. All right, I love you guys. I don't know what else to say other than I'm rambling and probably not going to make a lot of sense. So I'm probably going to go eat something. If Foodie does something exciting, I'll come back on. If she's just deep throating a chicken, I'll probably pass. But tomorrow, I plan on doing 2 lives, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So I hope to hang out with you guys then. Mrs. M, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.